Welcome to the channel Collectibles or Junk. This is episode 34 of cleaning out my collectibles. And if you watched the last few episodes of my channel, you heard me say I have tons of magazines to go through. So if you like magazines, this sports magazines in particular, this is a video for you. If you hate magazines, this might not be the video for you. Either way, I have another container full of superstars from back in the day. And let's just get to it. So first we have some Barry Bonds magazines. Topps magazine was something I had a subscription to. And of course Beckett magazine is a staple in the baseball card community. Have Mike Piazza's stats book. I got one of these handbooks every year for a very long time. If there was such thing as fantasy baseball back in the day, when I was in high school, I probably would have won because I knew all the stats, but I didn't play it. I never played it. And I don't think it existed back then. But anyway, here's a picture of the World Trade Center. I picked up off the street in New York one year. Get on your feet playbill. So some of the extra things thrown in here. Tom Brady magazine. Tom Brady versus Matt Ryan. Some more Tom Brady stuff. And yeah, I guess I did go to the 9/11 Memorial. That's where I got that picture from. Back when me and my girl first started dating. So I'm going to say probably somewhere between 2010 and 2012. Envelope here of... Actually, I showed this before in another video. I think this is an extra one. Jerseylicious Cass autograph picture. Actually, I think I just threw this in here from a previous video just to keep it from getting ruined. So anyway, back to what was promised. Tom Brady magazines. Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. Tiger Woods. Serena Williams. How beautiful she was back in the day. Muhammad Ali. LeBron James, Steph Curry. More LeBron James. Okay, so there's some new magazines that were thrown in here. Here's the older ones as promised. The Mario Lemieux, Super Mario. I almost said the great one. He wasn't the great one. He was a great one, but not the great one. Super Mario again. 1993 Sports Illustrated for Kids. Mr. Hockey. 1992 Sports Illustrated. Some Mario Lemieux coming back. Like Bo Jackson came back too. If you read the top of the magazine, Bionic Bo. Beckett magazine. Always kept my Beckett's. There's the #1 issue of Hockey Beckett with the great one on it. Sports Illustrated for Kid subscription from 1989 to about 1992. My mom stopped getting it for me when I started getting a Sports Illustrated subscription. Knowing how much the Tigers Wood cards go for and other cards from the 90s. I wish I got the for kids one as well, but wasn't so lucky. Do have a couple issues with some pretty cool cards in them. Not the Tiger Woods one. I think it's worth $1,000 or so. So I'm the kind of person that would save an ad back in the day if they had a superstar on it. So it looks like going to my Nolan Ryan section. I can't stand when people say Nolan Ryan was overrated because he never won a Cy Young Award. It's one of the dumbest things ever. He got robbed of a few Cy Youngs because played on crappy teams back in the day. But probably the greatest pitcher of all time, in my opinion. 5,700 strikeouts will probably never be touched. #1 issue of Beckett Tribute. I don't think this lasted very long. #1 issue of Future Stars. If only Todd Van Poppel lived up to his hype. Would have been a pretty cool magazine. But the Ryan Express. Called the end of his career as a kid. Again, his card was a big deal. His rookie card was a big deal back in the day. It's a card I never got. I wish I did. So A-Rod was the man before steroids. So he got goofy. Really goofy as he got older. Or maybe he was always goofy and just didn't know it. But I loved him when he was on Seattle. Pulled one of his SP rookie cards, the die cut one, in a pack. One of my best pulls as a youngster. There's him and Derek. If you like Derek Jeter, I have a container of Michael Jordan, Derek Jeter, and King Griffey Jr. magazines. I think it's episode 32. Go back and check that out if you missed it. But here's A-Rod. This one, he was the man. He went to Texas for a year, and then the Yankees. Still sucks they won with his cheating behind on there, but hey, it happens. Ripken Jr. Another one some people say is overrated, which is crazy to me. All those consecutive games. Played. Good defense. Power. Which wasn't common for a shortstop back in the day. So Barry Bonds, who a lot of people say is the greatest player of all time, but I don't know, if he did steroids, he really can't say he's the greatest, in my opinion. I don't know, is there ever proof he actually took steroids? Because Bonds apologists and fans will argue to death that he never really got caught taking steroids. And others will say, well, even if he did, he was great before then. The whole steroid thing is really crazy. Really tainted a lot of good ball players' careers. And again, some of these ball players might not have had the careers they had if it wasn't for steroids. So, slippery slope baseball went down with that. So, Brett Favre, another one that killed his legacy with post-career nonsense. The joker he turned out to be, huh? The original Aaron Rodgers, for you Jets fans out there. So he did win a Super Bowl. I always thought he was overrated, but hey, he did get that chip, which a lot of great quarterbacks did not get, so he can't complain too much about Brett Favre, the gunslinger. A lot of bad throws in his career, but he did win that Super Bowl, so he'll go down as one of the great ones. Had a lot of records before Tom Brady came around. I believe he had the touchdown record, right? Passing touchdown record. So, Sports Cards magazine was cool because they used to have actual sports cards in there. I know later on when they started the end of their run, they stopped putting sports cards in there, which stunk. Some of those cards are rare, in my opinion. Should be worth some kind of money. So Brett Favre, going back to Cal. I have one of those oversized Tough Stuffs. You guys remember when Tough Stuffs first came out? They had the big magazines. Had a Cal Ripken one. I think I might have sold it actually on eBay. I haven't seen it in a long time. I think I did sell it. They were cool magazines. Beckett's Rivals. How many people out there watching used to keep your Beckett's in pristine shape? I used to get upset when my father would read it very carelessly and possibly put a little dent in the cover because I was convinced Beckett magazines would be worth money someday. Really, they're not. Still cool items to have. So Ripken Jr. here. Hall of Fame shortstop. And Bo Jackson, possibly the greatest athlete of all time. Unfortunately, got injured. Just imagine if he didn't get injured, guys. The numbers he would have put up. He was just a great running back, averaging over 5 yards a carry. He's hitting 30 home runs a year. And it was just been awesome to see him have at least, I don't know, another 5 healthy years in the NFL, 5 to 7 healthy years in the NFL, and another 10 healthy years in Major League Baseball. He never hit for a good average, but hey, 30 home runs while being an NFL running back. It's pretty awesome. Dan Marino, considered the greatest quarterback of all time, pre-Tom Brady. Though he never won the big game. So that's the big knock against Dan the Man. You know, Ray Finkel is the reason for that. So I think he's the last athlete here in this container of magazines. So again, just another container of all-time greats. Mostly guys from the 90s. These are mostly 90s magazines. Let me know what you think. Who's your favorite player from this container? Nolan Ryan, Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Cal Ripken Jr., Barry Bonds, A-Rod, Tom Brady was in there. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. Smash that like button. Follow us on TikTok, Collectibles, or Junk. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. Peace.